He was really such a great repeat client. He did a good job of understanding the power of hypnosis, and he utilized that tool very properly, where he didn't just have one session and that was it. Like, he understood, like, if I keep having these sessions, my life is going to get more and more and more magical. He was such a perfect client. So he ends up having sessions, quite a few sessions between 2016 and 2017. And I remember during one of the sessions that he was like, all right, universe, when am I going to have 1 million in the bank? Like, that's the number that's going to make me feel like everything is okay. And of course, I'm rooting for him because this kid, like, he grew up so poor. And I'm like, yeah, get your million, man. And so this is 2017 at this point, and they tell him that he'll have his million in the bank right around the beginning of 2020. And I remember him just seeming so dejected and disappointed because that was 3 full years into the future. I was like, listen, you know how it goes. 3 years is going to fly by. It's going to be 2020 before we know it. Like, it's going to be fine. So fast forward to just a few days ago, and he reaches out to me again, and he's like, Courtney, you are never going to believe this. I have so much money now, and I still have money anxiety. And I was like, how do you still have money anxiety? Get in here. Let's have a session. He was like, yes, I need to have another session. It's like 7 years after the last session, maybe 8 years after the last session. I'm like, get in here. Let's do it. And so he has a session, and as we're having the pre-talk, I'm like, all right, what's the money stress? And so he just casually, as we're having the pre-talk, he was like, yeah, I have an opportunity to get a job, and it is a dream job. I really, really want it, but the salary is going to be, and I'm kind of nervous about saying the numbers because I don't know, it just feels too personal. The salary is going to be 6 figures. Let's just keep it vague like that. And he goes, but I'm currently making 7 figures. And I pause and I go, per year? And he goes, yeah, per year. And I was like, what? Like, I remember when you just wanted 7 figures in the bank, and now you're getting 7 figures per year? And he was like, yeah, but it's really hard work and I'm really stressed out. And I want to take this dream job because I feel like, I've done the work, I've made the money, and I really want less stress. And he was like, but I still feel anxious about money. I was like, Lord, okay, we're going to help you. So then he had his session, and I was so proud of us. It felt like getting the band back together. Like, I was getting to chat with his soul again. Like, it felt so good, like getting that reunion again. And so at the end of the session, he said to me, he goes, I had high expectations, but that session was even better than I expected. And I think it's the best one that we've ever had.